Hey, did you know you can go to colinmullen.com in order to get art and art prints? That's why I set up the website, colinmullen.com. So hey everybody, for this week, we're going to be talking about some news about AI. I know I don't want to talk about it either, but it's like the only thing that's going on that actually I could have a conversation about because there's the whole like Bungie stealing people's assets and art and stuff for their game. And it's just like, yeah, that sucks. They shouldn't do that. Cool. Great. You know, that's 30-second video. We're done. Good. Pack it in, everyone. That sucked. They suck for doing that. Nothing much else to say. The art you're watching in the background is me redrawing some art for my first game I released on Steam. I don't know if I'm going to actually go through redrawing all of it just because it's probably not going to change how people view the work and probably not going to improve it that much. And I don't have enough time to do it. I could probably just use AI to generate some art for it. People wouldn't probably care, but you know who'd care? Me. I'd care. I think that sucks. And so getting into today's thing, we're going to talk about Toei Animation and their recent shareholder meeting where they talked about how they're going to start using AI. In a shareholder meeting, which is, obviously where they need to be saying stuff like, hey, we're innovating and we're bringing down prices. It's like the two things you want to hear in a shareholder meeting. If you have money in a company, you want it to make more money and continue to be ahead of the curve so that way your investment in them is better than others. Anyway, they say they're going to start using AI in order to start doing storyboarding and animation, like coloring in the animations and such. And first off, depending on how the coloring is done and depending on how they source the stuff, as I've always said, depends on how I feel about that in general. But, and I guess I should say Toei is the company that does like Dragon Ball and One Piece. So, being a One Piece fan, it kind of sucks to hear, but I was looking around and I found something from Chansard Vincent, or Vincent Chansard, who's the one of the head animators for One Piece, and it's saying, yeah, we're not actually doing that yet. That was just a thing to say to make the investors feel good, but they have not actually changed the way they're animating right now. Now, if you've seen any of the recent animation from One Piece, the Egghead Island arc and, the arc before that, the animation quality has gone up quite a bit, especially in comparison to very early episodes of the show. And it's pretty noticeable. We are getting some actively very beautiful pieces of animation. It makes the fight scenes actually a little bit interesting. I'm not huge on fight scenes in anime, and I know I'm watching a shonen anime, which is guy goes around and beats people up and progressing their ability to beat people up, and everyone's harder than the last one. That's the whole genre. So but I watch it for the story. I watch it for the plot. I watch for the plot. Anyway, and it's just, it sucks to hear that they're considering it, I guess is really where we're at with it, but they're doing it so that they can bring down prices. And this is a thing that I think that we need to be aware of, that when they say bring down prices, they mean pay animators less or hire less people to do the job because you could just not hire someone to do it. And similar to how I could probably get away with using AI art to make it would be faster, it would be cheaper, and it would take less time than me either spending the time working on doing the art for this game or even doing, hiring someone to do it for me. Both of which are more ethical options on how to do it. And if my only goal in life was to make more money, that would probably be the thing to do. It would make the game look better and people would be like, wow, this game looks great, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like that's the same sort of thing that they're doing there with, Toei. Is that they want to be seen as someone who's, saving money for the investors. So that way they get more profit for what they're putting in. But, this is always the way it's been with, especially Japanese animation, it is an incredibly toxic work culture that they have right now in Japanese animation, and I believe American animation as well, to the point that we don't have 2D animation anymore because it's, quote, more expensive. Yeah, because you have to pay someone to do it, right? You can't just have it. And the 3D animation stuff doesn't have the same unions and stuff protecting them as the 2D animation does, so it is cheaper to do 3D than it is 2D. And it is, probably cheaper to use AI to fill in the coloring and stuff like that. But you're saving money by screwing over your artists, which is really just kind of par for the course, I guess is really what I'm getting at here. This is obviously bad news because this is something that they are espousing as a virtue that they are going for, that they are going to do it. They haven't done it yet, but it is definitely a direction that they're going. And my hope is that they finish One Piece before they actually start doing that. For me, I would prefer they didn't do it at all. If it is trained on consenting artists, again, no problem with that. But considering how the industry does treat its animators right now, and I kind of have a feeling that they do not care about consent from artists. They don't care about the opinions or the well-being of artists based on the way that they treat their artists right now. So this is just an unfortunate thing that's happening. And I think that, whilst you can try and support companies that don't do this, I think that it is going to be a thing that we will continue to see, is that every single company will go, well, we can save money, as in we can make sure that there are less creative people out there doing creative jobs by just not paying them, which is great for us in being investors and stuff. And it's not going to be just this. It's not going to just be this industry. It's going to be every single industry that can get away with that. So all the more reason to support artists. And if you are yourself an artist, to try and differentiate yourself from that very generic AI art style, and try and differentiate yourself and do something that AI can't do. For me right now, that's video games. AI has a really hard time putting together coherent and good code. Same, I'll be honest, I'm pretty bad at it, but I think people will forgive me for being bad at code if I'm doing it myself. I would hope, at least. But I don't know. I don't know if there's much to talk about as far as, what do you think? But I guess, where's the break point for you? When they actually start using AI? Or that Toei has now announced they're gonna, basically, as opposed to they actually are right now. Where's the break point for you? Where do you begin to go, I can't support them anymore? Because I'm definitely getting there, man. I'm definitely getting there. Before we get into, the Patreon shout-out stuff, I want to talk about one other thing, and that is, what do you guys want me to talk about? Because right now, the news is a lot about stuff going on with defunding arts and, art being treated less and less like it is valuable by people, and it just kind of seems like dooming to me, And I try not to doom. I try not to bring that sort of energy here. But also, when it comes to, what is going on and what people care about, this seems to be the thing that people care about. It's what I care about, whether or not I can continue doing this career path that I have. And I guess, for now, I can say that I am supported by the wonderful people on patreon.com/RevScarecrow. And thank you guys for that. Thank you guys for supporting the arts in this small way. It means the absolute world to me, especially in times like this. The people at the $5 tier or more get access to the Discord, as well as get a shout out in the credits. And that's what these wonderful people did, starting with my mom and dad. I love you. Thank you, Wap Fu. Thank you, To Foundor. Thank you, Splint. Thank you, Sophia Nope. Thank you, Skelegorgi. Thank you, Reverend Joe. Thank you, Pig Wrestler. Thank you, Mortis. Thank you, Michael Carr. Thank you, Micah. Thank you, Mario Pereira. Thank you, Lunar Ray. Thank you, Kayla Hullinger. Thank you, Katie Valent. Thank you, Josepher. Thank you, Gabriel Bennett. Thank you, Freak Wannabe. Thank you, Egg. Thank you, Count Cannoli. Thank you, Chiptune Glitch. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Aguag. And thank you, Ats! Ooh, that was a spicy one. Put my rage into that one. Anyway, if you liked this video, let me know. If you hated this video, also let me know. I hated having to make it because I hate that AI is doing what it's doing. But, you know, here we are. I'm going to continue doing what I do, and I'm not going to let the fact that it would be cheaper or better for me to just give up be something that I fold into. I'm going to keep fighting to make good, important art because at the end of the day, that's what makes me get up in the morning is, you know, making a difference. Art is about teaching a lesson, and that lesson is empathy. The ability to see something and understand what a person's going through. See you in the next one. Bye.